wizards who fail their exams, don't you, Majeika? They're banished to Britland to become teachers. Goodbye, Majeika. Really getting the hang of being a Britlander now, eh, Majeika?
Oh, yes, sir.
Where did you get that hat?
Oh, it's a great honor to be asked to wear this, sir. It's a scout hat.
Really? Well, do your best, Majeika.
Oh, dib, 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 sir.
Dob, 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 Majeika.
Morning, Majeika. Dab, 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 sir. Yes, yes. Oh, just the one missing, sir. No prizes for guessing which one. Ah, the late Hamish Bigmore.
You know how much you look forward to your little outing with the cubs, Hamish.
But you know I can't stand the countryside, Mummy. There are things out there that itch and sting.
Oh, don't be silly. Come on.
They do sting, and you know it.
You're right, Hamish.
Oh, can I help?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Majeika.
There we are.
You will look after my beautiful baby, won't you, Mr. Majeika?
Oh, of course we will, Mrs. Bigmore, won't we, Mr. Potter? No, Hamish, it won't be anything like the Holiday Inn.
You will make sure he's tucked in tonight, won't you? Only I don't want him to get a little chill or anything.
Of course, Mrs. Bigmore, of course.
Bunty! Bunty! He's very fussy about his din-dins. He has to have everything freshly prepared on a tray. He won't just eat anything, you know.
He will when I'm cooking, Pamela.
I want to lead. I always go first.
At the back, Hamish. Ready when you are, Mr. Majeika? Dab, 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 sir.
Promise you'll look after my baby. Promise. Promise. Hamish. Hamish. Last kisses for Mummy, Hamish. Hamish, have a nice time. Bye. Bye.
To go a-wandering along the mountain track, and as we go, we love to sing with the knapsack on our back.
Ow!
Aren't we lucky we've got Mr. Majeika to guide us, everyone? Yes, we are, Hamish. Wailing Wood.
Mr. Potter? How many more miles, Mummy? When will we get there, Mr. Potter?
Everything going according to plan, Majeika?
Oh, yes, yes. Absolutely, sir.
Melissa, can you hurry up with the water?
Can you help me, please?
Nice, eh?
You don't wear it. You sleep in it.
Oh, sleep in it. Very well.
Not like that.
Melanie! Oh, there you are.
Here we are, Mr. Potter, safe and sound.
Well, it's an improvement on last year. At least we haven't lost anyone yet.
Or visited the casualty departments.
Mr. Potter! Campfire!
Oh,
Come pack! Campfire kindling!
come along, you're half asleep.
Brownie pack! Cooking stations!
My, haven't you done well, Pack? A few more from you, please, Hamish. Come along.
You know, it's really fascinating, Mr. Potter,
What is Mrs. Briscoe?
how the Wailing Wood got its name. Legend has it, boys and girls, that somewhere, lurking within, there is a lost soul. And they say that every now and then, especially around this time of the year, if you're very lucky, you might actually hear the lost soul wailing. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
I don't think this is...
It's exciting, Mr. Potter. Go on, Mummy.
Of course, there have been reports of people actually coming face to face with the lost soul of Wailing Wood. And a very creepy experience, they say it is, too.
Bunty, you know I can't stand ghost stories. They give me funny prickles up my spine. Ah! What was that? It was only wood pigeons, Mr. Potter. It's only a legend, Mr. Potter.
It is only a legend. I think. Expect we're all missing our mummies kissing us goodnight, eh? Night, night, Thomas. Ooh. Night, night, Hamish.
Oh, it's no good, sir. No Walpurgian can be expected to go to sleep in 3 bits of stick and a hanky. No.
Couldn't you sleep too? Not with Mummy's snoring. And Mr. Potter. You're not going to sleep in the Wailing Wood, are you, sir? Can we come too, sir? There's creepy crawlies in here, sir.
Not if you sleep off the ground, Thomas.
Now that really is magical, Majeika. Can we sleep in it too?
Of course you can. It's our tree house. Up you go, Thomas.
Look, Thomas and Melanie. It's smashing. But we'll need more wood for the fire, sir.
Good idea, Melanie. Yes, it's not bad for an apprentice wizard.
Soul, Thomas.
I talk to the trees, and they won't listen to me. I talk to the stars. They don't hear what I'm saying.
Thomas, come back. Melanie, I think I found the lost soul of the woods.
The breeze won't stop to hear what I say.
I think I found another Walpurgian.
Walpurgian? Did somebody say Walpurgian?
Yes, I did. You're a wizard, aren't you?
Says who?
Well,
Well, what?
are you or aren't you?
Depends who's asking the questions. You aren't witch hunters, are you?
Of course we're not. We don't hunt witches anymore.
Ah, so you're just tiddler Britlanders. Thank Walpurgis for that. Hieronymus Tosh, Esquire, your most humble and devoted magickery-trickery man. Now,
Miss Melanie Brace Girdle. Master Thomas Gray. Come on, Tosh. Be careful of the stuff.
My. That's very fine, isn't it?
It's a tree house.
I can see that. I might be old tiddler Britlanders, but old Hieronymus ain't stupid.
And that's our teacher.
He isn't.
He is.
Ah.
Guess what, sir? sir. We found a wizard in the woods, sir.
What? Oh!
Apprentice wizard
Majeika. Apprentice wizard.
Tosh.
Not many people have seen a real Walpurgian greeting.
How long have you been here, Wizard Tosh?
I'm not quite sure.
What brought you here? Were you banished, like Mr. Majeika?
Thomas.
Banished? Me? Great galaxies, no. I applied for overseas service. As my aptitude test showed I was both bombastic and boring, teaching seemed to be the ideal profession.
And where were you sent?
A little place called Much Barty.
What did you teach?
Oh! Children.
So how long were you a teacher?
Oh, a long time. About a week.
A week?
I couldn't stand it any longer.
And then?
I ran away.
That's not very brave.
You don't have to be brave to be a teacher. You have to be a saint.
When exactly did you run away?
10:45, the day before Jolly Tar Columbus discovered America.
You've been here nearly 500 years.
It felt like quite a long time.
But what have you been doing since you gave up teaching?
Doing? Hiding from witch hunters.
Witch hunters? What witch hunters?
Haven't you heard? Here in Britland, anyone suspected of wizardry is tied to a ducking stool. And then your enemies duck you into a deep pond. Didn't drown, that proved you was a wizard. So they bumped you off.
And if you did drown?
Well, that proved you wasn't a wizard.
Well, it was a bit late by then, wasn't it?
So not fancying any of that, I ran off into the woods.
What other tortures did they do to wizards?
Time for bed, Thomas. So why did you never try to get back?
Well, Burgess, of course I tried. Old Hieronymus Tosh ain't stupid, you know. Tried everything I could. Spells, incantations, conjuration. No use at all.
Oh, why not?
When I left my patch, my great-great-grandfather, Anonymous Tosh, classified me as missing without trace. So you see, Mr. Majeika, here I am, a wizard, lost in the mists of time.
Sir, Majeika calling. Sir, Majeika calling. Come in, sir.
Do you know what time it is, Majeika? Can't it wait till morning?
But it is morning, sir.
Not in Walpurgis, it isn't.
Oh, but I've got such good news, sir. I've found a lost wizard.
I found a long-lost wizard, sir, sent to Much Barty in 1492.
Tosh.
That's him, Hieronymus Tosh. Yes.
Wizard bottles lost in Bermuda Triangle. Wizard Gatto lost in Black Forest. Wizard Tosh. Exit visa granted the week before they discovered America. Good scouting, Majeika.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Tosh, I've got a surprise for you.
Welcome back to the fold, Hieronymus.
Oh, worshipful wizard. I've been waiting for this moment for 500 years.
Ready for re-entry, Tosh?
Oh, yes, sir. Please, sir. Thank you, Mr. Majeika.
Safe journey, Tosh.
Welcome back, Tosh.
Does that mean he's gone, sir? Back to Walpurgis?
Yes, time for us to go too.
Sir? Do you have to?
I'm afraid so, Thomas.
Why, sir?
Because it's magical, Melody.
Ah, there you are, Majeika.
Mr. Potter,
Been for a spell in the woods, have you?
a spell. Yes, you could say that, sir. Thought we'd stop off at a historic monument on the way back, Majeika. Oh, that sounds interesting, sir.
In! Out! In! Out!
Yes, it's an old ducking stool. We used to use it to test wizards. Yes, sir.
I know!
So, another fascinating insight into Britlander life, eh, Majeika?
Oh, yes, sir, but I'll never understand these Britland country houses, sir.
Looking forward to more of the same.
Oh, no, sir.
You know what happens to wizards who fail their exams, don't you, Majeika? They're banished to Britland to become teachers. Goodbye, Majeika. So you finally reached the last day of term, Majeika.
Indeed I have, sir.
Time to come home, would you say?
And resume my sorcery study, sir. Oh, I can't wait to resume my sorcery study.
Morning, Thomas. Looking forward to breaking up today?
Not really, sir. School's a lot more fun these days, sir. Morning, Father.
Morning! No more pencils, no more books.
So, all those in favor of allowing apprentice wizard Majeika back? Any against?
Just a small point of order, Your Worshipfulness.
Oh, dear. What is it, Wizard Marks?
With best will in the world, Your Worshipfulness, apprentice wizard Majeika cannot be processed back till all necessary documentation, re-registration, Majeika, signed by me in tetra-triplicate, sir.
Yes, sir.
In my capacity as chief examiner wizard, sir.
Yes, sir. Is that absolutely necessary?
Always best by the book, sir.
Oh, yes.
Besides, knowing Majeika as I do, I think it might be worth one final check.
Check?
On his conduct, sir. Just to make quite sure he is behaving himself among the Britlanders, sir. After all, paragraph 920, subsection 4003 in the Good Wizard Guide does demand an absolute assurance no Britlander-based wizard returns if caught doing anything Walpurgian.
Well, in that case, I suppose we'd better...
Check.
Yes.
It will be my pleasure, sir.
But what do you mean you might not be here next term, Mr. Majeika? Well, let's just say, sir, that I'm waiting for the call. What call? I mean, your calling is here. You can't just leave me like this, Mr. Majeika. It might be months, years before I get anyone else to take over Class 3.
I say, could we have our ball back, please?
Ah, Majeika! I'm still here, Mr. Potter. Yes. Now, you haven't forgotten what day it is today, have you, Majeika? It's the end of term, sir. And what do we do at the end of term? Go home, sir. No, before that. We commemorate the founding of this noble seat of learning by my ancestor, Sir Bartholomew Potter, who thus ensured that all future generations of Potters should have the great pleasure of teaching. And you know how we do that, Majeika? We take out a special bust of our founder. And you know what we do then? Set fire to it, sir? No, we unveil it at a very special ceremony. A real Britlander ceremony, sir. Oh, I've always wanted to go to a real Britlander ceremony. Is that why you're wearing a sheet, Mr. Potter? This is not a sheet. This is an official Roman toga of learning. Remember, this school is founded upon the classics. So, Bastium ad Plintium, please, Majeika.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Barty.
The bust to the plinth. You'll find Sir Bartholomew on the top shelf of the trophy cupboard, Majeika.
I'll find Sir Bartholomew in a cupboard.
See that he's well dusted and polished.
Whatever you say, sir. Something very peculiar going on here, sir. Sir Bartholomew. Sir Bartholomew. Bartholomew. Oh, Sir Bartholomew, what happened to the rest of you? Got him, Mr. Potter.
Come along, Hamish. We're waiting for you. Put your wreath on.
Nothing wrong, is there, Majeika?
Oh, no, sir. No, nothing at all, sir. It was only a small accident, Sir Bartholomew.
Melanie, Thomas, come along. The governors are here. Mrs. Bigmore, how ravissant you look again. Oh, how good of you all to come. Bunty, don't you look smart in your pants? Right. Shall we begin? Friends, governors, and Bartians, we are gathered here today upon this emerald sod, which we are proud to call England, to honor the memory of one of our old indestructibles. I mean, of course, Sir Bartholomew Potter, MCC, DSO, PTO, and Bar. Sir Bartholomew Potter, everyone. Oh, founder dear, we're gathered here in memory of your noble name. Our children now will scrape and bow in honor of your lasting fame. And so, let us see once more that visage of greatness. And now, movingly, they lift the cloth, kindly lent to us, as always, by the cherry tree tea rooms, and reveal our son.
He's magical, Melanie.
Spotted Majeika at last, have you, Wizard Marks?
Oh, yes, sir. I've spotted him all right.
Smee now, Mummy! Look, Mummy, Smee!
Big Morris Minimus will now honor the founder with his wreath of learning. we salute you. Salute Magister.
Salute Magister.
Unbelievably moving.
And how's Majeika behaving himself?
As usual, sir.
Pretty. And his little friend, Rattling Big Maw?
Still very much at the nub of things, sir.
Oh, Mr. Potter! Who is it? Hamish Bigmore, Mr. Potter. I've got something to show you.
Not your usual pestering Majeika, is it?
No, Mr. Potter. Something much more exciting.
Fond of telling tales, are you, Hamish?
Who, me, sir? Never, ever, sir. I was just doing a spot of tidying up. Sir. Liar, liar! Your pants are on fire! You deserve a good box round the ears by your mummy!
Think I can save her the trouble, Melanie? Can't tell any more tales now, can we, Hamish?
Surely you've finished your report right now, Wizard Marks.
Not quite, sir.
You just can't leave him like that, you know.
Don't worry, Melanie. It's only a little spell. Be all over in half an hour.
But it's gone half an hour, Mr. Majeika.
Not a Walpurgian half hour, Melanie. Ah!
Ah, there you are, Majeika.
Quick, Hamish, inside. Quick, quick. Never mind, it's fine. Wizard Marks. What a lovely surprise.
Yes. You know the form, don't you, Majeika? Always have to make one final check before repatriating wizards, don't we?
We do?
Of course we do. Just to make sure you're not getting up to anything, you know.
Oh, me, sir? Oh, what a ridiculous... Oh, you must be joking.
Who is it, sir?
Only the chief examiner of wizards, Thomas.
Not the one who failed you 16 times at sorcery, sir.
That's the one, Thomas.
Why is he here?
To check that I'm not doing anything Walpurgian, Thomas. Good night, Hamish.
Hasn't a Walpurgian half hour gone yet, Mr. Majeika?
9 Walpurgian half hours have gone now, Thomas.
But surely you can do something, sir.
Oh. My spell book. I must get my spell book. Spell book. No. Urgent. Exit visa. Oh, you couldn't possibly beam me up right now, sir. Oh, no. Hamish. Oh.
Come on.
Oh, temptation.
Oh, no! Brought some little friends home to play with you, have you, darling? And what you been up to at school today, eh, Hamish?
He's got a box on his head, Pamela.
Well, I can see that, Bunty.
Why have you got a box on your head, Hamish?
It's because he's a very imaginative little boy, aren't you, darling? He lives in a little world of his own most of the time, don't you, Hamish? Yes, you do. And who's having a nice little adventure in there right now? Eh, Hamish? That's right, children. Play your little game.
Bats, boils, boxes.
It's time to get moving, Majeika.
I need my book of spells.
Why, Majeika?
Oh, to revise my sorcery studies before I get back, sir. I like to keep busy, sir.
Don't worry, Majeika. It'll be here ready for you when you return.
Replacement teachers available. Page 42. Anywhere but Much Barty considered.
Still playing your little game, Hamish?
Does he often do this sort of thing, Pamela?
Oh, yes. My Hamish is a very inventive little person. What do they call it, Hamish? Creative play.
All poppycock and a waste of time, if you ask me. Creative play? What children need these days is a firm hand, discipline, logarithms, history of the British Empire, and a good dose of Biggles.
Mummy.
Come along, children. Time we were going. Melanie, Thomas. Bye, Pamela. Bye-bye, Hamish. Thomas.
Nothing wrong, is there, Majeika?
Wrong? No. Good heavens, no, sir, no.
Now listen, Hamish. I know you want to be a good boy for your teacher, but no one wears a box on their head all the time. So take it off this minute, Hamish. Do what your mummy tells you, Hamish. Hamish, do you want... smacked legs? Come back here. Come back here this minute. Come here, Hamish. Hamish!
Where's the head of furniture? Get rid of all this.
Sir? Sir?
Not now, Majeika. We've got our hands full. Calm down, for heaven's sake.
Of course, he'll be almost impossible to replace.
Replace, Mr. Potter.
Mr. Majeika, Mrs. Bracegirdle. You've heard he's leaving, of course.
Leaving? Really, Mr. Potter? You know, I always felt I had a calling for academia, Mr. Potter.
You, Mrs. Bracegirdle?
Of course, any teaching would have to fit in with my chutney committee and the loose cover fellowship.
Yes.
But in your hour of need, Mr. Potter,
could he? He must have got the call back. Nowhere. Were you just going to slip away? Without a word? Were you? You've known all along that you were going, haven't you? Well?
Well, it was just that I couldn't. That is, I didn't want to say goodbye.
Why? Don't you like us?
Well, of course I like you. I love you.
So why are you going? Why?
Well, sometimes grown-ups have to go away, don't they? And when they do, well, in many ways they feel just as sad as those they leave behind, don't they?
I'll never forget you, Mr. Majeika.
Oh, and I'll never forget you either, Thomas.
You're the bestest teacher we've ever had.
Am I? Am I really?
Majeika.
Oh, yes, sir?
Sorry to interrupt, Majeika.
Time to go, sir.
Can we see you go?
Afraid not, Thomas. Not allowed.
But what about Hamish?
Hamish, come back here! Oh, I'll get you! Come here, Hamish! Hamish!
Ah, Bratling Bigmore, I presume. Now, don't tell me. Majeika was responsible for this, wasn't he? Wasn't he, Bratling Bigmore? Ah!
What are you playing at, Hamish? Come on. Oh. I've told you before, we don't talk to strangers.
Ready when you are, sir.
Majeika!
It was only a little spell, sir. I can still come back up, can't I, sir?
Could do better, Majeika. A little more effort next term. Oh, and Majeika.
Yes, sir?
Try to behave yourself this time, Majeika.
Yes.